Hello, boys, girls, and it's of YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Bear Ops B800. Here it is right here, as you can see. First off, we're going to be talking about the specifications of this knife and what I think about it as a whole. Bear Ops in general, as Bear Ops does not have a good, reputation in the balisong community, as they are known for just being overall shit because their knives love to fall apart, and no one really ever recommends to buy them because they really don't work 90% of the time. Most of them just fall apart, and they're just a pain in the ass to deal with, and there's just better knives out there, especially with the Kershaw Lucha coming out now. In the exact same price range as every other every other Bear Ops knife. There's really no reason to actually go out and buy yourself a Bear Ops knife when you can have this knife. That's 100 times better. If you are a beginner and you're looking for a better knife, you want bang for your buck. Okay, let's get to the specifications of this knife right here. The overall length is 9.75 inches. The blade length is 4.5 inches. It has a hollow ground blade, as you can see right there. It's a satin finish on the blade. The handle length is 5.25. And it is also, as you can see right there, sandwich construction. There are, the barrel spacers inside right there. The blade is 154 cm. It comes out of the box very sharp. I wouldn't say, hair shaving sharp, but it comes pretty sharp. It comes with a nice tip as well. I don't know if you can see that. I've had this knife for about 2 to 3 weeks. It has fallen on the tip a little bit, and it hasn't snapped off. Not as of yet, at least. Let's see if I can get through. There's the Bear Ops logo. It does not run on washers like most balisongs. It actually runs on ball bearings. There's the B800 SSS, 154 cm. Up here, I think they're a T10, and down here's a T6. When you get the knife, it does come with a spring latch, and it comes with the pocket clip. The pocket clip comes on the safe handle, and the spring latch, which is surprisingly is actually, it's a spring latch. You heard me, which is pretty surprising. I haven't seen any USA-made balisongs that actually have, a spring latch. The spring latch isn't very good. It's kind of like how those, 42 latches, how they come. Those fake 42 latches, might I add. They don't come, it doesn't come very good, so I took it off. It's a spring latch, so it's not really in the way, but it's really fucked up the weight with this knife. I'll get to flipping soon. There is some issues with this knife, especially with, with the flipping, but there is also kind of cosmetic issue as well. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see that there, but it looks to me that, oh, by the way, the handles are stainless steel. It looks like to me that it tapers down to this point right here where the latch would be. However, on this side, it is completely straight, but on this side, it tapers down. It's a little weird. It doesn't mess with really the flipping. It's basically only cosmetic. It is 5.1 ounces, the weight, and it did just get me good right there. I was just flipping it a second ago. Very tippy, like I said. I was doing an aerial, got me right there. It's kind of annoying to see that because it's pretty, tapers quite bad. It does run on Zen pins and not Tang pins, so that they are more reliable. Also, it is hidden, so they don't have any actual screws. The only thing holding these Zen pins in are the actual tension pushing down the handles from these screws and these down here, which most people tend to like. Here it is, a size comparison next to the Kershaw Lucha. Let me see if I can get that right there. The Kershaw Lucha and the 51 and the 42 clone. I have a 42 clone because really, they don't make them no more. As you can see, the Kershaw Lucha is a lot bigger. Here it is next to the 51. It is a little bit bigger than the 51. Not surprising. 51 is quite a small knife. Here it is next to the 42. Let me move the Kershaw Lucha out of the way. The handles are, I think they're just about the same, if not a little bit longer on the 42. But the Kershaw Lucha is quite the big knife. Love this knife. We'll be doing a review on this knife very, very soon. But let's get back to this knife, the Bear Ops. So Bear Ops doesn't have a great reputation when in the battle salon community because their knives like to fall apart, and they most of the time are a piece of shit. This is one of their newest lineups of battle songs. They do have 3 different blade styles. They have a Bowie, a drop point, which is the one I have right here, and they have a Tonto version. A lot of people seem to really like the Tonto version. It's not really a whole lot different. They're kind of just way the same. When it comes to flipping this knife, it isn't very good. It's not a very good flipper, like compared to the Lucha, which is a bit handle heavy itself. This knife is blade heavy. So when it comes to like doing shit like chaplains, let me show you. So when it comes to doing shit like chaplains, right? It likes to speed up too fast and it'll fly off your finger. So it isn't a very good knife for learning tricks, really, because it likes to just fly off your finger most of the time. Chaplains, you know, you have to go very slow and you kind of have to catch yourself, because if you go too fast, you try to do regular speed chaplains, it just flies off your fucking hands, which is a bit annoying since it is a bit blade heavy. However, something like, damn, even the Kershaw Lucha, which is handle heavy, you know, it'll stick to your hands. It won't, you know, it won't fly off even if I go faster and faster and faster. You know, it'll stay there. However, the Bear Ops will not do that because it is blade heavy. It is pretty good for aerials. I do like aerials with it. Doing basic rollovers is fine. You know, index rollover, shit like that. You know, it's not that bad for that. But doing stuff like chaplains, doesn't really want to stay there. 0G chaplains, you can only do 2, for me at least, before it actually starts to fly off your hand. It's not a great flipper. If you're looking to get it into flipping and you want to get a first knife, an actual first live blade, I would not recommend this knife in the slightest. But if you just want to add a Bear Ops knife and you're thinking like, hey, you know, I got $100 to spend, and I already have the Kershaw Lucha, and, you know, I already have, you know, a good amount of knives, I would recommend this knife. You know, it's not bad. I think it's one of Bear Ops' better products that they sell. I've never actually had any of their folding knives or any of their fixed blades, but this knife so far, you know, it's not that bad. It hasn't given me any issues. It's not an amazing flipper, but, you know, it stays together. It does its job-ish, kind of, for flipping-wise. It is very sharp. It will work well with utility. It does have 3 different blade styles. It matters which one you want. It has Bowie, Tonto, and the drop point, which is the one I have right here. The Bowie style blade is... Actually, no, it doesn't have a Bowie. It's a bayonet. I'm sorry, I've been calling it a Bowie this whole time. It has a bayonet, a drop point, and a Tonto, not a Bowie. This is the drop point, which kind of just looks like, you know, a Bowie. That's about it, really. There's not much else to talk about. This knife, it's alright. It's not awful. I would give it about a 7 out of 10. You know, it's not amazing. It just does its job. It's really kind of okay, more than anything. Compared to the Lucha, which is all around pretty good. Nice stainless steel handles, also stainless steel handles. This blade steel is, fuck, I forgot. It's a long ass, it's a long number. Don't remember it. No, this is 154 cm though. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe. There's not much else to do. It's a Bear Ops knife, better than most Bear Ops knives. I've had a B800 before, and that knife fell apart and was a piece of shit. I actually have a couple videos on how bad it is on my channel. This knife isn't that bad. Hope y'all are safe out there. I had a bunch of toilet paper for my damn self because why not? We got it from Mexico, boys. My family lives in Mexico, so they brought us a bunch of toilet paper that smells like baby wipes. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day. Peace. Have a good one.